The man was a notorious assassin, a feared supervillain in the Marvel Universe. Just his name alone was enough to make people tremble. Anyone who crossed him was relentlessly hunted down. To get close to his target, he disguised himself as a prisoner and entered a jail. Once inside his cell, he was surprised. His cellmate looked like a tough guy. To avoid trouble, Cliven proposed a bet. He told the man he'd leave in 3 days, or else he'd join his gang. His cellmate was confused at first, but then smiled. The next day, during yard time, 2 men approached him. They claimed everything was their boss's, and before Cliven could respond, they tried to beat him up, but they picked the wrong guy this time. Cliven simply pushed them aside, lifting both men off the ground with ease. Luckily, the guards arrived just in time to prevent things from escalating further. Later, Cliven was taken to the gang leader's office. He wasn't nervous. He knew exactly who the leader was, because he was his target. Taking advantage of the leader's momentary lapse in attention, Cliven attacked. The henchmen didn't even have time to react. Before they were knocked out, the gang leader finally realized the danger. But by then, it was already too late. The noise drew the guards in, and Cliven swiftly defeated the leader. He crawled through an escape tunnel like a gecko, tearing through it in no time. The alarms blared throughout the prison, but Cliven's speed was unmatched. The weapons were useless against him. In no time, he was out of there, but danger still loomed. A storm had kicked up a blizzard, and Cliven quickly lost his bearings. Then, he felt a murderous presence. A snow wolf appeared. Cliven used telepathy, and the wolf immediately calmed down. With the wolf's help, Cliven reunited with his allies. Later, he had his tattoos removed. When the military arrived, they only found a body that had been devoured. Back on the prairie, Cliven discovered poachers killing buffalo. He waited by the side of the road, and when the poachers tried to bully him, they overestimated their own strength. Cliven wiped them out in seconds. The leader panicked, and the rest of them fled. Cliven wasn't about to let them get away. He memorized their license plate number. Back at their hideout, the leader reported to his boss, but before he could finish, a crossbow bolt was aimed right at him. Cliven crossed his name off the list. Before leaving, he locked the door behind him. Then, he approached a woman, holding out a card. Carly finally realized he was the boy from that time. That was the card Cliven, the Beast King, had taken. Carly had been nearby with her parents. The card she held had been given to her by her grandmother. It was said to bring her happiness, and her grandmother had also passed down a special potion. Perhaps it was fate, but Carly met Cliven. The lion had spared the boy, and when it saw Carly, it seemed to ask for help. Carly took out the potion, left the card behind, and wished Cliven good luck.